Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Premier. Speaker, the Premier recently called Elizabeth Witmer exceptionally qualified to be the chair of the WSIB. But in opposition, this government slammed her policies on injured workers. In May of 1997, the Minister of the Environment said, quote, "If anyone are injured on the job, they're going to find out that under the provisions of Bill 99, they're going to be much worse off." And the Finance Minister labelled those WSIB reforms as, quote, "an attack on working people" at the time. How did this government go from calling Ms. Witmer's policies an attack on working people to now saying that she's exceptionally qualified for the job?
Premier.
Speaker, I want to remind my honourable colleague that it was only yesterday that we came together and in one voice celebrated the remarkable career of a dedicated public servant, Elizabeth Witmer. Speaker, I would also venture to say, Speaker, that the news of Ms. Witmer's appointment as head of the WSIB has been well received by both employers and workers alike. There are some tremendous challenges there, Speaker, associated with the unfunded liability and making sure our workers are getting the benefits to which they are entitled as a result of being injured on the job. It's a big job, Speaker, and I can't think of anybody better than Ms. Witmer, and I encourage my honourable colleague to continue to lend support to her as she takes on this important job.
Supplementary.
Mr. Speaker, there's no doubt that Ms. Witmer has a lot of experience, but we don't share her vision. We don't share her vision for the WSIB. And when the government was sitting on this side of the House, they agreed with us. Here's the member for Eglinton Lawrence in April of 1997. Witmer's WSIB reforms is another attempt to download on those who can't afford it another hit from this government, which just cares about pleasing their rich friends. Is the Premier so desperate for a majority government that he's ready to play politics with important positions?